small shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are Claris. You are top on the hour. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
Hi friends, I welcome you all for the special session of NTSE examination. In this NTSE examination, today I will be dealing social studies. Social studies consist of 4 parts, that is history, economics, geography and political science. Coming to the marks, altogether 35 marks are given for the social studies. History consists of 10 marks, economic consists of 5 marks, geography consists of 10 marks and political science, that is civics, consists of 10 marks. So, going further into the details, the pattern of the question paper. The question paper consists of multiple choice questions, match the following and chronological order. If we see further, multiple choice questions, already in your daily examinations and your essays, every day you will be dealing with the multiple choice questions. These questions, such as if we take as an example, who was the first president of India? 4 answers are given. This is a direct question where you have like Dr. Rajendra Prasad, B. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, C. N. Sanjeeva Reddy, D. Mahatma Gandhi. So, the moment you know the answer, you will be ticking the correct answer, that is A is the answer, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. See the second question, International Monetary Fund headquarters is located at. 4 options are given, that is New York, B. Washington, C. Hague, D. Berlin. Answer is Washington. Next you have, what types of roads are built underground? Subways, B. Tubes, C. Flyovers, D. Downways. The answer is tubes. Fourth one, National Literacy Mission aims to attain literacy rate in India to 75%. You have to mention the year. There are 4 years, A. 2005, B. 2004, C. 2006, D. 2010. The answer is A. 2005. So, in the multiple choice questions, if you know the answer, directly you can tick the correct one. So, you should be very perfect, you should have a wide variety of knowledge. Go for the next one, you have match the following. In the match the following, one side 1, 2, 3, 4, they have given the options and the other side A, B, C, D, match the following is given. Coming to the options A, B, C, D, they have given like 1, what is a D, 2, B, 3, A. So, when you take the match the following, see that which is the correct one and read all the 4 answers, 1, 2, 3, 4 side, the other side A, B, C, D, E, they have given 5 answers to the questions. So, you go on for the knocking system where you can say that at least one answer you know, which is the correct one you know, you have to point out. So, if you see the answer for this, you will have the first one like a Congress Socialistic Party, the answer is D, Acharya Narendra Dev. Then you have Communist International Party where it has been M.N. Roy. Then you have a Swarajist Party and here the answer is C.R. Das. The last we have is Azad Hind Fauj, Answer is C, Subhash Chandra Bose. So, if we see all the answers, B is the correct one. So, this is how you have to take the knocking system and see at least one answer. If you know, you can identify which is the correct answer. Next, if we see chronological order questions. In the chronological order questions, 4 names are given, but year is not mentioned. Only if you know the proper year of these questions, only then you can answer it, otherwise it is not possible. So, this is regarding the independence movement, the different movements what we have done in the independence he has shown. So, here he has given Khilafat movement, Jallianwala Bagh, foundation of Muslim League, then we have a civil disobedience movement. So, if we put the years, first we take foundation of Muslim League, it is 1906, and then we have a Khilafat movement, that is 1919. Then we have second Jallianwala Bagh, that is it consists of 1919, then Khilafat movement 1920, the last one civil disobedience 1930. So, once we got the answers, the first one we could find, that is Muslim League 1906. So, the first number we should have is 3. So, for the answer A, 3214 is the correct answer. So, only if we know the years of these movements, we could find out the correct answer. So, this is given for the wars, this is given the order for kings who ruled the different parts of our country. So, most of the time from the history questions we will get the chronological order. Be thorough with the dates and be thorough with the movement which happened, when it happened, how it happened and who led the movement. These things are very, very important to answer the chronological order questions. Going further, how much time you have to take to answer each question? There are 30 questions. Among all the 30 questions, you have to take each question only 54 seconds. If you take 54 seconds to answer an each question, only then the time permits you to complete the complete question paper. And if you doesn't know any answer, please don't try to attempt that answer, because each wrong answer deducts 1/3 of marks from the marks what you gained. I hope you all have understood what I said. Each answer you have to take time only 54 seconds to complete your paper. Apart from that, if you don't know any answer, please leave it. If you don't know the answer and if you tick anything, then each wrong answer takes 1/3 marks from the marks what you have got it. So, make sure that please don't attempt any wrong answer. Going further, students, please take a paper, book and pen. Be ready with these things. Whatever I am saying, try to note down. I will be giving history important dates and I will be giving the important person names, who ruled in which period. Most of the time, I will be dealing in the history like ancient India, medieval India, modern India and world history. So, be ready with your books and pens. Try to note down all the things what I am saying. These things will help you in preparation for the examinations. Note down the things, refer your books. When you go home to the holidays, you take some other books, take the help of ICSE and CBSE books. Only then you can still add some more information to the information given by me and you can get good marks. So, today in the history, I will start with ancient India. Ancient India. In ancient India, it consists of 4 ages, that is Paleolithic age, which ranges from 5 lakhs to 8000 BC, Mesolithic age, it starts from 8000 to 4000 BC. Neolithic age starts from 4000 to 1800 BC. Metallic age starts from 1800 to 1000 BC. In your previous classes, that is 6th class, 7th class, 8th class, you have read about the early man, how he developed, how he started living in groups, then how he started his cultivation, how from an underdeveloped stage he came to a developed stage. So, students, as you have already read all these things in your previous classes, please once again refer to those books and see that in which period what happened. Stone Age is there. After the Stone Age, you are having the Metal Age. In the Metal Age, bronze was first invented, and then they discovered the copper, then they discovered the iron. So, like this, in the prehistoric age, you learn many new things, how he started living in groups, how he developed, and how he learned the different things by experimenting. Now, I will say about Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization, it started from 2500 to 1800 BC. The name itself is saying Indus Valley civilization. This civilization existed near the river Indus. Because it existed near the river Indus, the name Indus came, and these people, they lived a long period, that is 2500 to 1800 BC. We do not have any written records of Indus Valley civilization, but when we dig deep into the earth, we could find many articles used by them. Based on these articles, we have done many experiments, and based on that, we could say that there was a civilization which existed long back. So, coming to this civilization, who and how it came into the existence. Coming to the civilization, we have many important cities. The first important city is Harappa. Harappa at Indus Valley civilization, the present place you call it as Haryana, and this was invented by Darya Sahani in 1921. And then we have Mohenjo-daro city, the present Sindh. This was invented by R.D. Banerjee in 1922. Then we have Kali Bangan, that is the present place Rajasthan. This Amalanand Ghosh discovered this place in 1953. Next we have Lothal, the present place is Gujarat, that is at the Gulf of Cambay we can find the Lothal. So, this was invented by R.S. Rao in 1957. Then we have Banwali, that is the present Hisar, which comes under Haryana state. This was invented by R.S. Bishop in 1973. Coming to the specific features of Indus Valley civilization. The script of Indus Valley civilization. It consists of pictographic like pictures and some words, together it makes 600 pictographics were there. We could not find out what that words or the pictures it mean, though we have done lot of work. What is the script we could not describe. We call it as a pictographic script. They used to pray to a god like mother goddesses, and money, they did not had any printed money like us, the what paper notes, the coins we are having. Barter system was there, that is exchanging goods to goods. Next, they had a good town planning. The houses were constructed at line, good roads were there, proper planning was there, sanitation was there. Each house was well ventilated with windows, doors. It had toilet facilities were there. And for the construction of their houses, they used the wooden, the burnt brick and wooden doors were used by them. So, based on this, we can say that the early people of Indus Valley civilization, they were developed. Going further, after the Indus Valley civilization, we have the Vedic age. The period starts from 1500 to 600 BC. In the Vedic age, we learn about the 4 Vedas, that is Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda and Yajur Veda. These 4 Vedas, they explain us about how after the Indus Valley, who lived, that is Aryans in the North India, Dravidians in South India, what was their culture, what type of society they had, and how these people they used to live. So, if we go for the division of the society under this period, the society was divided based on their work, that is Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. The people who do prayers to the god, they were Brahmanas. Then we had Kshatriyas, the ruling people, the soldiers. Then we have the business people, that is Vaishyas. The last we have Shudras, who work for all these people. So, this is how the society was divided based on work. And at the end of this period, we have the epic age, where the important books such as the Mahabharata written by Veda Vashya, and then we have Ramayana written by Valmiki. These are the great epics of our country and of Hindu religion. These 2 books were written in the epic age. Going further, after the epic age, we had many problems in the society. The Hinduism developed and it has many complications. The Brahmanas, for everything they wanted to do some pujas or sacrifice. People were fed up of with that religion. Then a new religion came into the existence, that is Buddhism and Jainism. Who developed Jainism, I will say? Jainism was developed by Mahavira. The original name of Mahavira was Vardhamana. He was born in 540 BC, and coming to the place of birth, Kundagrama, at that place he was born. His father's name was Siddhartha, mother's name was Trishala. He became a monk at the age of 30 years and he wandered at different places, and at last he attained the Nirvana at the age of 43 years. He preached about Jainism. He said what the Jainism says, why people are suffering from many things, how they can overcome it, and at last he died at the age of 72 years. Next we have about Buddhism. Buddhism was developed the important facts about the Buddha. Buddha was born in 563 BC. The place of birth is Lumbini. His father's name is Yashodhana and mother's name Mahamaya. He was married. His wife's name was Yashodhara. He had a son, Rahul, and this person, once he went outside, then he learned about the story. Dear friends, I think you all know the story about Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha, one day he went outside. When he went outside, he could see different persons, old person, people suffering from diseases and a dead person. When he asked about the people, what is this? Why you are like this? Then they all said, it's very common. Every person has to pass all these things. Only then we'll die at the last. Even one day you have to suffer. Then Lord Buddha, he realized and he went away from the home, leaving his palace, parents, wife and son. And he sat at Bodha tree, he meditated, and at last he was enlightened. And he preached Buddhism, which is spread all over the world, and at last he died in 487 BC. What does the doctrine of Buddhism says? It has 8 paths, that is right faith, right thought, right action, right means of livelihood, right efforts, right speech, right remembrance and right concentration. Any person follows all these 8 paths of Buddhism, he will attain salvation, he will live happily, he can lead his country happily. These are the words said by Buddhism. Then after this Buddhism, we have many small kings who came into the existence in India, that you call it as rise of Janapadas and Mahajanapadas. Janapadas, this word, it says ruling a small place, you call it as Janapadas. When they extended their kingdom and they occupy the other kings in the war, when the kingdom expands, you call it as Mahajanapadas. We have the important rulers of that like Magadha, who ruled from 6th century to 4th century BC. And the capital of Magadha was Patliputra. The important rulers like Bimbisara and Ajatashatru, they ruled Magadha. After Magadhas, we have an important dynasty, that is the Mauryan Empire. 321 to 185 BC, the Mauryan Empire ruled. Among the Mauryans, we had many rulers. The main rulers, Chandragupta Maurya, 320 to 300 BC he ruled. Then we have his son Bindusara, 300 to 273 BC. Then we have Ashoka, 269 to 232 BC. I hope all the students, you are entering all these dates and the names in your notebook. Please make an entry of all these important names and dates. These are very, very important. So, among the Mauryan empires, when Ashoka ruled, he had a big war which is known as Kalinga War. To expand his kingdom, he had a war with Kalinga. In this war, thousands of people, they died. By seeing the death of many people, Ashoka realized expansion of the kingdom is not important. Giving life to the people is more important. He converted himself. He started following Buddhism and he spread Buddhism all over the India. Many stupas were erected where important slokas and the sayings of Buddha was written. Then we have another dynasty, that is Gupta dynasty. It starts from 320 to 550 AD. The founder of Gupta dynasty was Sri Gupta, and the important rulers we have Chandragupta I, who has been given the title King of Kings. Then we have his son Samudragupta, who is known as Indian Napoleon. Do you know why he is known as Indian Napoleon? Because Samudragupta, he was never defeated in any war. That's why Samudragupta was known as Indian Napoleon. Then we have Chandragupta II, who removed foreign rule from our country. This entire Gupta dynasty is known as golden period in India. So, with this I have completed your ancient history. Going to the medieval India. In the medieval India, we find the different Muslim people from other countries entering into our country and they expanded their kingdom in our country. The first we have is the Muhammad Ghazni. Muhammad Ghazni, who entered into our country in 1997 to 1030 AD. He fought many times to enter into our country. He fought many times. He led around 17 times expeditions between that is 1001 to 1027 AD, and he plundered the economy of our country, that is the places like Taneshwar, Mathura, Connaught and Somnath. From these places he plundered the wealth of our country and he went away to his place. After Muhammad Ghazni, we have Muhammad Gauri. Muhammad Gauri, he fought 2 times with Prithviraj Chauhan in the Battle of Tarain, 1191 AD and 1192 AD. 2 times he fought with Prithviraj Chauhan and then he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. He captured Delhi and Ajmer. Then we have Delhi Sultanate. Among the Delhi Sultanate, we had many dynasties who ruled. So, the period of Delhi Sultanate is 1206 to 1526 AD. This Delhi Sultanate was founded by Qutbuddin Aibak. After him, we had many dynasties like Lodi dynasties and other dynasties. Qutbuddin Aibak, he constructed the Qutub Minar, which is there at Agra near to Delhi. After them, we have the famous rulers, that is the Mughals. The Mughals entered into our country through Afghanistan and the founder of the Mughal emperor is Babur. Babur, he established his kingdom from 1523 to 1550 AD in our country. After him, his son Humayun, he ruled from 1530 to 1540 AD. Then we had his son Akbar, 1556 to 1605 AD. Then we have Jahangir, 1605 to 1627 AD. Then we have Shah Jahan, 1625 to 1658 AD. The last ruler we had is the Aurangzeb, 1658 to 1700 AD. Among all these rulers, under the period of Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan, the Mughals kingdom flourished in our country. And by the time of Aurangzeb policies made the people of our country to revolt against him, and after him the complete Mughal empire was disintegrated and went into the hands of the Britishers. If you see Akbar abolished pilgrimage tax, which is known as jizya, in the year 1563 AD, and he founded a new religion which is known as Deen-i-Ilahi, and he died in 1605. Then coming to the Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan's period is known as an architectural period. Under his period, he has constructed Taj Mahal, Jama Masjid, Red Fort and Agra Fort. So, dear children, you all know why he constructed Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal was constructed in his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. When she died, in her remembrance, he constructed the Taj Mahal, which is one of the 8th wonder of the world. After the Mughal period, we come to the modern India, that is the British period. The Britishers, that is not the Britishers, the whole of the Europe, different people from the Europe, they entered into our country on the name of the trade. So, the first people we had the Portuguese. In 1498, they entered into our country. Can you name the person who entered, who was the person who discovered the sea route to our country? Yeah, correct. It is Vasco da Gama who discovered the sea route to our country. Then we have Dutch. In 1602, they came to our country. Then we had England, that is the Britishers, East India Company. They came in the period of 1600 AD. Then we have French. They entered into our country 1664 AD. These people, they forced all the Indians to produce whatever they want. They ruled for 200 years.